Howdy folks, so we just got through the gates at the security gates of the airport, and let me show you what it looks like over here. So you walk into the shop local store, the duty-free store with souvenirs and stuff. We are in the D block of the airport. It's actually quite interesting. I want to show you this. You see the little Canadian maple leaf, maple syrup bottles there at the bottom. So if you buy them at Fresh Street Market, they cost $10.99. If you buy them at the souvenir shop in Vancouver, they cost $19.99. And if you buy them over here, just outside the gate, they're $32.99, and in here they're $24.99. Anyway, let me show you what the airport looks like. So that's the E gates on that side, but we are on the D gate side. So we have the big duty-free store selling fancy watches and stuff. Then there's the premium lounge over here for visa holders. And then just a bunch of other little stores. Let's go and have a look. What do we got here? Hudson News. Hudson Newsstand. Souvenirs, news, snacks, a few t-shirts and everything. It's amazing how all of these stores have very much the same kind of stuff, but not exactly. So you will find the odd something different. Another thing, of course, that I find amazing is how much more expensive things are in here than outside. Anyway, so some t-shirts, and then you've got the fancy designer stores like Hermes. And then you go into the World Duty Free, the big duty free store. You must slow down in here, they say. So lots of Chanel, makeup, stuff like that. Then of course you've got your fancy boozes. Look at that bottle, $34,212.50 for a 1948 single whiskey. Oh, look at this one, $34,212.50. It's a little bit above my budget, but anyway, Ballantine's, $15,000. This one's from a Priceless. Yeah, it's just a little bit out of my range. But there's some interesting bottles of whiskey here. Look at these ones, 2031. Anyway, so this is the duty-free store where you don't have to pay taxes or duties, but you know, whatever you buy here costs you like double what it costs you outside, I guess. No, that's what it feels like sometimes. Mostly booze and makeup and stuff though. Then of course you do have the snacks department over there. Alright, now we're going through to the gates. Over there we've got Red Cedar Market, another little shoppy thing. Oh, of course, Vulgari, fancy designer stuff. It looks like Hermes is moving over here. And then we've got Tom Ford over there, Red Cedar. And then on this side, Cartier, Salvatore Ferragamo, I don't know, handbags, very expensive handbags, Omega, watches, Burberry, and Collection, I don't know what that is, MCM Collection. Just a tad outside of my price range. Over here, oh, look at the center here, this is quite cool. So there's a crap load of coins in this wishing fountain. Wow, there's a lot of coins in here, check it out. So everybody's chucking their coins in here. And then over on this side, we've got a giant fish tank. Wow, this is actually quite cool. Look at all the fish. Huh. And then there's the food court. We got a Starbucks, a salmon and bannock, hanami, Church's Chicken, Subway, and an A&W. And then we've got the Lift Bar and Grill. And I think that's about the extent. Just around here now, it's just the gates. I must say A&W is a very good burger. I've always liked an A&W. Can't go wrong. I don't know what's up there. But then over here, like I said, this is just the gates. Oh, there's still some more stuff there. There's another little restaurant or something. Anyway, this is the gate we're flying from, gate 54, D54. It's always so different in an airport, eh? Everybody's on their way somewhere, all the expectation and the excitement and everything. Ooh, so chocolate. A chocolatey experience out here in Vancouver Airport. That's nice. And that is Montclair clothing. Huh. Some fancy stuff. It's like for when you don't want to be cold, I guess. And then over there, Ile Cafe. Ah, airports. On the one hand, they're fun, and on the other hand, they suck. It's always this wasting of time. What we did is we actually decided to come a little bit earlier so that we, avoid the queues and peak hour traffic and all of that. So it took us about an hour to get here. What that also meant that we are very early. So we literally just came in when they opened. And now we have to hang about here for 3 hours and wait for our flight to start boarding. It's always this boring time at the airport. Let's see what else is there. Jeez, this is actually quite big. I must say, I did not. I normally fly out of the early spots, so I didn't know it was this big and it went this far for all the D gates. It looks like the end is up front there. Anyway, Vancouver International Airport, the D Concourse. Grand opening. What have we got here? There's still a few more little stores, I suppose, just to keep the interest. Grand opening, great prices. Vancouver duty free, another duty free shop. So you walk through a big duty free shop. When you walk into a big duty free shop. Then you walk through a big duty free shop. And then when you get here, there's another duty free shop. Of course, they also have these like kiddies play areas everywhere, which is cool. Deep water Spirit, another shop. And then over here, the Flyby, Sips and Bites. Looks like a pub. A quiet room upstairs. Huh. Oh, there's another flight already leaving for London Heathrow, but it's not ours. Because we're boarding at gate 54. And it's way too early. Amazing. I'll walk up to the end there and we can have a look at some aeroplanes. taking off on an adventure. Amazing. It's amazing how big these things are, these airports. How big and how busy and how, I guess, much it takes to operate it. See, this is something Vancouver airport does, which is cool. They take local artists and they display their art in the airport. Just they select local artists and display their art, which is really, really cool, if you ask me. Oh, there's not really any airplanes out there. I don't know if you guys can see, it's very bright. But here I am at the end of the D Concourse. Huh. There's a plane. New Zealand. I still want to go back to New Zealand. I love New Zealand. It's such an awesome place. Check it out. Air New Zealand plane. Vancouver. The mountains. It's such a beautiful place, this. I enjoy Vancouver a lot. And that's, I guess, the island out there. All right, folks, I got to get back to the family. I'm going to sign off from here. I'll keep on posting videos as we go along. Cheers.